Welcome back to Opus's Hack of the Week, where we break down the most significant cyber events and explain what they mean for you, the business owner. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our latest cybersecurity breakdowns and updates. Today, we're diving into a shocking and unprecedented cyber attack that has captured the attention of the world. Israel's cyber offensive against Hezbollah in Lebanon, involving a deadly twist. Let's get right into it. So, what happened? Israel carried out a historic and deadly cyber attack that went beyond typical data breaches or espionage. This time, they targeted Hezbollah's communication devices in Lebanon, specifically personal devices like pagers and walkie-talkies. But here's where things get darker. These communication tools were rigged to explode. Yes, you heard that right. Cyber attacks that result in physical explosions. These devices made their way into Hezbollah's supply chain through counterfeit models, allowing Israel to plant these explosive devices right under Hezbollah's nose. The scale of the attack was unprecedented, causing the death of at least 37 people, including 2 children, and injured over 3,000 others. The attack spanned across multiple locations in Lebanon, and the fallout was immense. This wasn't just a digital disruption, it was a cyber warfare, meeting physical destruction in one of the deadliest and most sophisticated supply chain attacks we've ever seen. But why did Israel launch this cyber offensive? Well, there's a lot to unpack here. At its core, the attack was designed to cripple Hezbollah's communication capabilities. By taking out their personal communication devices, Israel aimed to undermine Hezbollah's ability to coordinate its operations. Think about it this way. If you can't communicate, you can't plan. And you definitely can't execute your strategies effectively. But the implications of this attack go deeper. Israel's use of cyber warfare to achieve real-world damage sent a strong message to their adversaries. It's a demonstration of their cyber capabilities, basically telling other groups, "Don't mess with us," or "This could happen to you." There is also a potential strategic play here. Some analysts believe that Israel could be using this attack as a preemptive measure. By weakening Hezbollah's operation and infrastructure, Israel may be preparing for a larger military operation. The timing, especially with the ongoing tensions in the region, makes this a highly calculated move. So, how did Hezbollah respond to this unprecedented attack? The response was immediate and severe. First, Hezbollah launched a massive rocket barrage aimed at an Israeli airbase and an industrial complex near Haifa. This wasn't just a small retaliation, it was an escalation. And it shows just how seriously Hezbollah is taking the cyber offense. In addition, Hezbollah declared an open-ended battle with Israel, signaling that this conflict could drag on for a long time, and possibly even get worse. The cyber war didn't end there either. Hezbollah, likely with the help of Iranian allies, attempted their own cyber attacks on Israeli infrastructure. One notable example is the cyber attack on a hospital in northern Israel. Fortunately for Israel, this attack was thwarted before it could cause significant damage. But it's clear that both sides are fully engaged in a cyber battlefield. This back and forth raised an important question. Are we entering a new era where cyber attacks have real-world consequences, not just for governments, but for also businesses like yours? Now, as business owners, you might be thinking, how does this all affect me? Well, this attack highlights a significant trend. Cyber warfare is no longer limited to state actors fighting each other on a hidden battlefield. The technology used to carry out these types of attacks is becoming increasingly accessible, which means businesses could easily become targets or collateral damage. For example, the supply chain is a vulnerability for any organization. Whether you run a local business or a global enterprise, if your supply chain gets compromised, your entire operation could be at risk. And while you might not be dealing with explosive devices, compromised software or hardware introduced into your system could wreak havoc, leading to financial losses, data breaches, and even reputational damage. We've seen ransomware attacks take down hospitals, food supply chains, and critical infrastructure. The same method can be used against small and medium-sized businesses. That's why it's crucial to regularly assess the security of your vendors, contractors, and supply chain partners. So how can you stay ahead of potential cyber threats like these? 1. Supply chain security. Start by ensuring that your vendors and partners follow strict cybersecurity protocols. Ask for evidence of their security certifications and regularly audit them to ensure compliance. 2. Regularly update software and hardware. Outdated software and devices are primary targets for attackers. Make sure your systems are always up to date with the latest security patches. 3. Cybersecurity training for employees. The weakest link in any business is often the human element. Invest in training programs to educate your employees on spotting phishing attempts and social engineering tactics. 4. Backups and disaster recovery. Always have a plan in place. Regular backups and solid disaster recovery strategy can save you when things go wrong. 5. Use advanced threat detection tools. Today's threats are evolving faster than ever. Tools that leverage AI and machine learning can help detect suspicious activities and flag potential threats before they cause damage. These are just a few steps you can take to protect your business, but the key takeaway is that you must always stay proactive. Cyber threats are consistently evolving, and so should your defenses. What we're seeing now is the new age of cyber warfare, where attacks can leave not just digital, but real physical scars. It's a reminder of how intertwined the digital and physical worlds have become, and why cybersecurity is no longer optional, but essential. Thanks for joining us for this week's Hack of the Week. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the latest cybersecurity news and insights. We'll be back next week to break down another critical cyber event and help you stay protected. And if you want to learn more about how to safeguard your business, head over to www.getopos.com for resources, tools, and expert advice on securing your company against emerging threats.